Hey guys, welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns. Last time we left off, we did an emo kids meeting and we learned that we died because of the Darkhold along with Lilith. And then we also did Venom's quest where we found Dracula is down here under the church where Venom first became Venom. And there's a bunch of these hemolisks things down, the little vampire nests, and we're trying to make our way out of here before something bad happens.
Welcome assistance.
That's a lot. I could take out all 4 babies, but we'll see. Get rid of this.
Stronger than it looks, otherwise you're in trouble.
And we can do that. It has a 10% chance of bind Dracula.
Doesn't smell very tasty.
We didn't. Okay. Get rid of that because that's not going to be useful. Possibly. We'll see. Get rid of this too because I have bleed. Could do that and then it's not gonna kill him though, so I think I'll just wait. Thing and he heal back up.
Afterlife?
They need our help.
Alright. That's not gonna be helpful. And this isn't gonna be helpful.
I'm on. Just the boost I needed.
Do this, then we can push him back. Let's do this. I can move myself here and then he'll get pushed in me.
Coming at you.
And I get a
I
card.
saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
One more hit and he's done for.
They cannot
Which I
possibly
got the
match your
perfect one.
strength.
Cool.
Feel my call.
We defeated Dracula! They're just gonna keep hatching more and more. We gotta kill these things.
Enough of this! We've got this!
Yes, break them all. Bro, Hunter is cracked. He's 1v1ing Dracula right now.
On my count.
Yeah!
I am ready.
Don't turn your back.
1, 2, 3.
killed the nest.
I understood that social cue.
My children, you think this stops my plans? Today, your only gain is an immortal enemy.
That's right, run.
Much
Coward.
better. Now, could someone give us a lift out of here?
Another deal, then?
Bro.
No!
No!
Yes! No. Pity.
So, aside from the soul hoarding thing, what is the devil's beef with Dracula?
He broke his agreement.
Oh.
But I am pleased.
So what, we got a Cuphead
You have
situation
made
where
progress.
bounty
I
hunters
look
for you?
forward to what comes next. Eddie can stay Eddie for now. Not to worry. I'll see the rest of you very soon.
Okay. Interesting.
Hard to believe you were once rivals. Today, I fought beside partners.
I guess you're right. It felt good working with you, Eddie. For the first time in forever, I didn't think the symbiote was preparing to devour one of my organs.
Yeah, we really sent Dracula packing, huh? And it's a relief to have Mephisto off my back.
You're a free man. What's the plan now?
Not free.
Yeah, free.
Eddie? This is the part where you say, I'm gonna eat 2 pizzas and sleep for 11 hours. At least, that's what I'd do after a big battle. But knowing the old Parker luck, that's when I'd stumble into a battle with Doc Ock.
Eddie, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I will be fine. Completely free of Lilith's control. It almost doesn't feel real.
Do you want one of us to pinch you? Joking!
Okay.
Would almost be worth getting mixed up with Mephisto again, just to relive that moment. I can't believe that actually worked! Did you see Dracula's face when he pulled the whole church down on his egg hive?
Oh, he was mad. We
Don't
probably
worry.
dead.
Dracula will get his eventually, and I'm gonna give it to him.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Parker,
cool.
don't joke about that. Word from a friend of me, stay away from that guy. He's bad news.
Yeah.
Good to see Eddie is working through his demons. He's becoming a real hero.
Demons. He's got one in mind right now, which is the devil. That went really well. Besides, you know, the whole, oh, we still haven't killed Dracula, and I don't think we
Collapsing
can.
entire buildings seems to be a running theme with you. A joke. I am not bitter.
You are a
Not
builder,
much.
bro.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Yeah, it's a problem though. We did stop the vampires for a good amount of time though, because it's gonna take them a while to get those hemolisks back, but now we have to deal with Dracula coming after us with a
almost
vengeance.
gave Eddie a hug, but
Okay, I'll talk to Eddie and then we'll do shop class.
come on, Eddie. What could Mullet Fisto possibly want with me?
I don't know.
Anyone who has a thing for vampires hasn't actually met one.
Eddie, what is wrong?
We've been so busy. I haven't processed what I did under Lilith's control. Guess my sins are still catching up to me.
What can I do to make things easier?
That's just it. No one can. I've killed before. I can't pretend I'm above that, but I try to only take a life if it means I'm saving another. And Lilith threw all that out the window.
It's her fault,
You
bro.
see your victims' faces when you sleep?
The worst of the faces I don't remember. I get flashes of memories, like corrupted videos on repeat. I see parts of what happened, but the details are lost.
What do you remember?
Only bits and pieces. I remember standing inside a house. Dark. Not sure how I got there or what I'm doing. But the place is ransacked. In one corner is the body of a young woman. Her arms twisted at odd angles. Her face obscured by a shadow. In the background, I hear a baby crying.
Then what happens?
Then, nothing. I've had that one on loop for days.
Focus on what you do remember. It may remind you of all that happened.
Problem is, even the best memories feel like they were captured through a lens smeared with butter. All that's clear is I caused some real pain. Anyway, thanks for checking in. And don't worry too much about me. I'm gonna stick around and do what needs doing.
I know you will.
I may have lost a step, but I promise you this. Lilith will regret she ever got into our heads.
Good. Okay.
We're supposed to have shop class tonight, but Tony really got under his skin. I've never seen him this mad. Can you help me talk him down?
Sure.
Lead the way.
Thanks, Hunter.
That's why, because he got all of his stuff unpacked.
You've gone too far, Tony.
Explain how replacing outdated equipment is a problem.
You moved my car.
It was in the way, and I moved it back.
Crap.
All this flashy junk isn't why I'm here. Why any of the rest of us are here.
Well, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, then get out of the way.
Never meet your heroes. I get it now. I don't know why I thought you could change.
Robbie. My man.
Robbie just needs a little space. Let's get started. We don't have much on this saber-tooth guy, but we know he's incredibly dangerous. He's also somewhat predictable.
In what way?
When it comes to a fight, he's extremely aggressive. Our ideas take advantage of that.
I can figure it out.
Really? But I didn't explain how. You know what? You're right. We can build as we go. Thanks for getting me those components. We're good to go. Time
Dang, I
to...
didn't mean it that way.
Tony, what's up?
I think your gearhead pal is still wound up.
Okay. Hunter, give me a minute. I want to make sure Robbie's okay.
Take your time. I'll assemble the prototype for the Hunter.
Oh, I'd prefer to hold off. There are some details I want to go over before we begin.
Oh, come on. You've managed so far. How hard can it be for me?
Sure, fine.
He's taking over everything.
Before we get started, I've noticed Parker takes twice as long to finish these prototypes than he should. I have some ideas.
Give me a...
You know what? Don't worry about it. I can handle this myself.
Okay.
Sit back and watch the master at work.
I wanted to talk to them. Creed repellent. Select a hero, they gain block equal to half their maximum health. That's pretty good. Or apply to vulnerable. Yeah, no. Creed repellent.
What? You looking for a round two? I don't want to butt heads, but to quote a frenemy, I can do this all day.
Tony, I don't want to fight you. You were my hero growing up.
Kids do love Iron Man.
Not Iron Man. You, Tony. The man who could fix any problem with technology.
What do you want, Robbie?
10 years ago, you bought the Salazar steel plant, then shut it down. Do you remember what you said at the press conference? When you announced the Stark Technology Center?
Something witty?
You said, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, you should get out of my way. Tony,
Damn.
you put half the families in my neighborhood out of work. And for what? You never even broke ground on that technology center.
I don't even remember this.
3 years later, most of the families who you put out of work had moved away. Follow the jobs, you know? The rest of us weren't so lucky. That's when things got real bad. But those families had it right. You need to know when it's time to move on. So good luck with shop class. I hope it's all the progress you want it to be.
You too, Parker?
Yeah, Tony. If I could manage it, how hard can it be for you?
Damn it.
Wrath. Give all hunter cards in hand critical. All cards are critical when drawn for 2 turns. Yeah, Stark, you messed up.
What just happened?
I guess you are in charge now.
I didn't want this.
That is not what I saw.
I can fix this.
Maybe, but not tonight.
Not much to say, for once.
Damn. Can I talk to them about it?
Every encounter with the new breed vampires raises more questions than it answers. What do Sin and Dracula get out of their unholy alliance? Why would Sin's Hydra troops help Dracula's cause? And what is their endgame?
I have a theory.
Go for it.
Sin is using Dracula? No. Dracula is using Sin. There's another player we haven't encountered. I don't think so. Because what we saw at the end of Deadpool's thing, Deadpool and I went through the portal, and then underneath where we broke the thing that would turn all vampires basically into gods, Sin was talking to Dracula. We found out that's Dracula who took her face in his hand. And then, yeah, so I'm going to say Dracula's deceiving Sin.
The Prince of Darkness will never share his throne. He made promises to Sin, of what I do not know. Gained her trust and her Hydra loyalists. But it won't be long before he disposes of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine Dracula sharing his throne. And Sin would never provide troops without a promise of greater power. One of them would have to go. Whatever the actual reason, the outcome is always expand the power of new breed vampires. Let's focus on what we know. Putting aside that you came face to face with actual Dracula, I did the math on how many potential vampires you destroyed in that Hemolisk hive. That place could have generated half the city's police force per week. New York would turn into a feeding ground.
That's, yeah.
As Robbie would say, we crashed it.
He might say something slightly different, but yeah, aside from dealing with the devil, I'd say we came out ahead.
I support Peter's choice. Somehow we beat the devil.
I doubt it happens often. Still, I have this feeling in the pit of my stomach. Doesn't feel like a clean win, you know?
It's not.
Yes, I know.
Anything else on your mind?
What do we know about the Lord of Vampires?
Honestly, if Blade didn't vouch for it, I wouldn't believe he existed.
He certainly does.
There's so much information about Dracula that it's hard to know what's fact and fiction. I wonder if he had a hand in that.
Didn't Blade kill Dracula?
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
In Blade, is it 2 or 3? Whatever.
Anything?
Nope. So, I don't know how or why he's back, but...
I'm no fan of Dracula, but I do respect his sense of style.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along.
They don't want to say anything on it? Okay. There's a chest out here, I'll grab it, and then it's the next day. Yeah, Iron Man messed up. I knew it was a problem once we started bringing in equipment. But by then it's too late because he has his sticky hands put in there. Okay, Eddie. What's up, Eddie? Hey, Hunter. It's hard to remember how we operated before you showed up. I'm still getting used to things around here. You got time to chat?
Did you tire of listening to Dr. Strange's stories? The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen?
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air. Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Mm-hmm.
Right, your costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things over the years. Sometimes pushes away more than just bullets.
Maybe you scare a few people, but at least you are protecting them. Dead people cannot say thank you.
Honestly, most of the time, the people I save are too scared to say anything.
Fear can be incredibly disabling.
That's one way to put it. I should probably carry a backpack full of fresh underwear for all the bladders I disable.
Mm-hmm.
So your other's appearance is functional, but is it necessary?
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Care if I run around the Abbey wearing the symbiote for a bit?
I do. The relationship I have with my other is very intimate. Feels like a betrayal whenever it takes on a new host.
Like wearing someone else's underwear?
Maybe a bit. If your underwear had tendrils and constantly wanted you to feed it.
You and your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
It's simultaneously the strangest relationship I've ever had, as well as the most comforting. Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
Of course, man. Got max friendship for the team. Additional team-up abilities unlocked. Deal massive damage to a single target. So we got some new hero combos. So everyone should have a hero combo, I think. I'll go grab this quickly. Is this one over here? No. It's the one over here. Just some glass, okay. I guess it's better than nothing. So now we can talk to Spider-Man, Caretaker. Is that it? Jeez. No, not those. Go. Grave Dirt. Lessons in Leadership by Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. War Machine, yep. That'd be good for Iron Man. Amazing Spider-Man number 299. Spider-Man must rescue Chance from the merciless white-collar survivalists known as the Life Foundation. And that's just the beginning. Revealed at last the astonishing identity of the supervillain who can slip past Spidey's spider sense. The second you see him, you'll know why. The Life Foundation. So is that supposed to be Venom? Because Life Foundation is in Venom. So it's either for Venom or Spider-Man, of course. Okay.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
I'd lose a lot of underground cred if my contacts knew I was working with members of the Illuminati on this. Wait, you don't know about the Illuminati? Oh man. Okay, so it all started with someone called the Miracle Man. So symbiote bomb. Apply bound. Purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes. Or immediately gain multiple training levels. One more mission with Venom and I can unlock additional mission modifiers. Yeah, I didn't get a research thing, so an artifact, so let's do first mission card is free. Draw 2 cards for a hero. They're all kind of meh. Let's do this. That should help.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
If target has full health plus 103 damage, that'd be 172. It's pretty good. Gain strengthened for free, but exhausted.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Good day, Hunter.
Okay. You will get one of these for this. I'll get customization later for those guys. And then for you, instead of up here, yeah, instead of up here, let's do a web slinger. Ooh, what's this? Okay, we got class signet, origin Alpine Cold, clearance Blue Sapphire. At 1656 Central Eastern Time, a Swiss train emerged from the Gothard Tunnel, reporting numerous panic and heart attacks amongst passengers and staff. No reported fatalities. Further investigation revealed a PDR potential dimensional rupture, forcing the train through an unknown extra-dimensional space. Passengers suffered no apparent unexplained time dilation. Officially crossing Swiss ski trip off my vision board. Enjoy the slopes, take a train through our nightmare pocket, and return in time for fondue. You'd make a horrible travel agent. What's a travel agent? Face it, Tony, you're getting old. You have a unique personality, Hunter. I don't always agree, but I respect it. Let's chat about your future. We'll meet when you're free.
Lovecraft
Crowley, Transcendental Magic, Conquest through Technology and Mysticism by Victor Von Doom. Guessing this library doesn't carry the Hardy Boys.
Lovecraft
I'm
is cool,
unfamiliar
though.
with their work.
I brought you here, Hunter, so we might reconnect with your roots. To remind you of who you are, where you came from, and where you can go. And, more importantly, who I believe you can become.
If the answers to my destiny were in these pages, I am sure we would have found them by now.
You are the author of your destiny, Hunter. Great. Now I'm starting to sound like Nick Fury's autobiography. Keep striving to be the best version of the Hunter you can be. If you keep doing the work, nothing will be out of your reach. Except for that row of encyclopedias at the top of that bookshelf. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a ladder for that.
Nah, I got my whip thing. So he begins combat with 28 block. Enough to block like one minion attack, but that's it. Let's get some of this.
This should be useful.
2, 3, 4.
This will do nicely.
5, 6, 7.
Always better to be prepared.
That should be enough for this research to be done up here.
Shh, Tony.
Yeah,
is
combat item slot number 3 is done.
Later.
Could I sell those back if I want to? Combat items. Yeah, I can. It's not as much as, you know, what I made them for, but... Combat therapy for Venom. Yes, injured. Actually, Spider-Man's more injured. Moves
No
for
pain, no
Venom,
gain.
okay, whatever, but one more for his environmental attacks, that's literally what Spider-Man does. On KO, the next Venom attack card does not consume
Don't
Ravenous.
stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. That will keep these teeth sharp.
And then this makes it free. Friendship, Gamma card rerolled, and size of abilities.
Ain't gonna
Sure.
go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Bub. Okay.
See you around.
Bro likes to teleport.
I don't say this lightly, but nice work out there, Eddie. I hope you'll feel welcome amongst the Midnight Suns.
Hi, Hunter.
Hi, Nico.
What do you mean, feel welcome?
You've been a probationary member. Now you're a trusted ally.
Wow, that's great. Should I prepare a speech for the ceremony? And when do I get my badge?
There is no ceremony, and we don't have badges.
Oh, bummer. Is it cool if I design a badge for the team?
I'm sure I can find you some markers and construction paper.
I was thinking more like clay, you know, so Tony can make a mold. I had some ideas. Maybe I can run them by you later.
I knew I'd regret this.
There you go.
See you soon.
So that's going.
Hello, Hunter.
Hello?
Is there
caretaker?
something I can help you with? You were looking at me funny.
Was I? Huh. You read me so well. I was just thinking about how much you remind me of Lilith when she was young.
You have never really spoken of her before.
I guess I don't like to dredge up old memories, especially the painful ones.
What was my mother like when she was younger?
Better than me, that was for sure. She was the brave one, kind and courageous. Everyone loved her, me most of all. So you can imagine how hard it was for me when she sold her soul.
I'm so sorry you went through that. Losing a sister could not have been easy.
It wasn't. But I imagine it must be harder for you. I lost a sister, but you lost your mother.
I was just a baby when it happened.
Still, I know it affects you. She had everything going for her. Everything. Beauty, brains, talent, compassion. She could have done anything, and she just threw it all away for power. What a waste.
It wasn't
We
for
should
power.
have been a family.
I suppose we have each other.
You're stupid.
Yes. Yes, we do. And for now, that is enough.
She went to the Darkhold because she did it to find a cure for me. Because she couldn't lose both me and Gregory? I can't remember the husband's name.
Hey,
but
can I ask a favor?
From all I hear, you are excelling in the yard. Your physical gifts are prodigious, but you mustn't forget your mystical training. Crafts 3 recipes at Agatha's Cauldron for a modded hunter ability, arcane key, and fortitude. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
Give me
How
2
goes it,
seconds.
Hunter? Or is it the Hunter?
I'll do anything without the corpse flower. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
So now I start with 16% of my health as block at the beginning of a mission. And I got that. So I can upgrade that attack.
Ready for more?
130 damage. If they have stun, 174 damage. Very, very...
All right, then.
Very, very... depending on the moment. Conditional.
What's up, Sunshine?
Can't do any of those. Could do this. A distress signal from an underground Hydra base leads the heroes to a grisly discovery. We can do
Now
it.
that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
The caves?
About a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood.
Yes, I'm gonna go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Okay, so we got that, we'll take Storm.
Mass production of my prototype sample. Nightmare.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course. But humankind did not split the atom just to create bombs. In the right hands, science is a force for prosperity.
What
But people ruin it. It does ruin it. Okay, we know now. At least I know now.
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No.
Nope.
This is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Sin.
I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Protect the Hydra terminals and hack them all. Okay.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least, we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
So we got protect them, but also destroy those. Protect the server. Blah 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 blah. Protect the server. But these aren't servers. Those are terminals. Okay, got it. I see. That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, it doesn't even reach them. Get rid of one of these combos, this one. Who's getting attacked more? Storm.
You were too weak for this fight.
So be it. Is this what you had hoped for?
I could kill him off with a brick. Sure. We'll redraw that, but we'll do... this
A futile effort.
and then I'll throw this at him.
No one is to blame but yourself.
Bye-bye. Oh, he came back as a little vampire boy.
You've left me no choice.
Okay. Discard this. Get rid of him.
Don't get up, even if you can.
And then we'll fortify.
This shall be of great help.
And we'll redraw this.
By her
command! Our allies come for us!
Once we kill the Mystic, we can start out.
I'm sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Your sincere concern for the guiltless is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing. I can handle it.
We will not fall that easily.
Are you sure about that?
We all must live up to our legends, right, Hunter?
There you go.
Maybe now you will find peace.
And then probably won't be doing that.
More of them are joining the fight. At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
It was your mistake in coming here.
Okay, first one's down.
Are you prepared?
Me attacking me.
I'll make quick work of it. Your master must be so proud.
Don't arc. You.
I will show you true power.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That. This. There we go.
I see nothing to be concerned about.
Don't really need hero combos.
There will be no escape.
I am impressed.
in the air.
Oh.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Your mother abandoned you.
You chose this path. Now you must follow it.
On Delta responding.
Okay, so there's only 3.
We're doing as well as can be
oh, no,
expected.
no, that's another one. Oh, hack. Then I can redraw that and that. How do I position this?
Brace yourself.
Leave some for the rest of us.
And then we can do this.
The
You should never have come here.
Now that was something. Feel my call.
You trifled with the wrong gods.
They're gone.
You should have been more careful.
And we're ready for the last one.
Are they stronger than they look, at least?
Return to the darkness.
And now he's vulnerable.
Now let
and
that
more.
be a lesson to you.
No, he's just weak and like. Do that.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
And then hack. There you go. Bro.
My prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
Defeat Sin.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
someone marching towards their end.
And you are shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk!
So protect Hunter and give
Let
counter.
us see if they have an answer for this.
Redraw that. Do this.
An impressive effort.
This won't take.
Bye bye. And then push you into this, so target them. Come on, yeah. Focus on Hunter. Idiot.
Still they persist.
Counter time.
No more wasted effort!
There you go.
Reinforcements inbound.
This facility is quite impressive. Use for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
I am impressed.
Bro. Okay,
The clouds gather for you.
You will suffer.
Their intentions haven't changed.
I'm gonna push you back into here. Focus on Hunter again.
Maybe I should be flattered.
We will never forsake her.
This episode's gonna cut short again. Sorry for the not clean cutoffs, but I take a little longer because I'm trying to think of what to do. I try to maximize what I get out of the mission. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Once this is done.